Hello everyone! Welcome to Find Your Flow Fascia Maneuver class with me, Ikwe. It's October 28, 2024. It's step 6. We just turned to step 6 day. It's a Libra day. How you guys feeling? Type in the comment. Maybe type your mood, your keyword. If you feel like your heart is shattered and you're just trying to bring your pieces together, you're not alone. And I'm just sending you so much love. And we're all going through this, Pluto in Capricorn. And if you've been stressed, triggered, first time, welcome everybody. You're not alone. I'm going through a lot too. And all we can do sometimes is to just sit still and accept things for what it is, and you just keep moving. So if you feel like that, you're not alone. I just want you guys to know that. And my name is Ikwe. I'm just gonna type in the comment. I'm on 2 platforms. One is from Human Garage, and if you guys like the vibe, you can follow me on Instagram so that you get to watch the recording afterwards. How are you feeling overall? Stressed and tired? Everything feels heavy. Yeah, that's literally my feeling too. I've been going through a lot of processing for myself, and definitely going through a lot of emotional turmoil. I'm taking my time to take care of myself, but just like in this Scorpio season, I didn't realize that it's super is about boundaries for yourself. Learning about boundaries, right? And how you show up to the world start with how you see yourself, and put boundary for yourself. So if you're feeling like that, healing big time, hard period, 100%, 1000% overwhelmed. Yes, me too. Happy to be home. That's great. Yeah, whether you are stressed, overwhelmed, sad, depressed, or you see the light wherever you are, one thing I can say this: I am going through such a confused, disappointed. I can really I can relate so hard. Yes, tired, overwhelmed with 9 puppies. That's a lot of puppies. 9 puppies. Yeah, but what I see is, I'm a fascia maneuvers coach. I've been doing this fascia maneuvers for over 4 years, and I'm going through core belief about who I am. Last week I met the most broken part of myself, and I'm going through it. If you guys are interested, follow me so we can share ideas. But I think it's I can say this confidently. I've been doing fascia maneuvers, and there's something about that, just being consistent, even though I'm going through the turmoils. And before that, I think the emotion comes up and I judge myself, and then ended up holding in and create more cycle inside of my body, in my fascia. But what I can say is, as I'm doing fascia work and as I'm going through emotional release, I can tell, it's not as bad. I feel in my body. It's all kind of emotions in the field. So I like to think that I'm moving forward with all of this. And if you're feeling like that, you're not alone. Recently diagnosed with depression, anxiety, and mild PTSD. Want to get past all these feelings and feel lighter and happier again. Yeah, you're not alone. I'm sending you so much love, and we're going through this. Especially in the Pluto in Capricorn, we're just hanging there for about 20 days. So let's I'm thinking actually to just simply today you do fascia coffee, stress reset, just like what we suggested when I first started this journey. We didn't have a lot of crazy little maneuvers here and there. We simply fascia coffee, stress reset, organ reset, and non-surgical facelift. So I like to do that simply, and last 15 minutes to 20 minutes I would like to answering questions and all of that. So let's start. If you guys want to move with me, let's open your facial width, and let's swing your arms side to side, just to tap into your body. So when I first started this fascial maneuvers journey, that's the 3 things that we simply did were stress reset, and organ reset, and non-surgical facelift. And even just that, do that, you know, if you don't have a lot of capacity to do our life reset, which is downloadable from our website humangarage.net, to do that, or you can't afford the supplements, you just stop doing that. And I was like that. I was even used to, you know, I even used to drink tap water. And yeah, so I came a long way, and I'm just trusting the process. Let's bring back a lot of flow. Think about a lot of twisty moves. Fascia like to twist. Fascia likes to move slow. Fascia like to feel safe. In the sense of safety, I've been going through a lot of transformational for myself and telling myself, it's like, okay, I get to, you know, I'm not ignoring my negative emotions anymore, but as I'm acknowledging where I am, can I still feel, even when I'm angry, even when I'm depressed, overwhelmed, and PTSD, all of that being triggered, and maybe I'm addressing and speaking up for myself, and I feel maybe judged or whatever I'm going through, I can always set the intention that I am still loved and safe and adorable, you know. So there's a lot of power in that. So if you're going through this, just set the intention, whatever you're feeling is good. It shall pass. Let's move our energy. Fascia connected to our subconscious, it's our pattern, you know. Even just to start with one step at a time, just to feel ourselves, feel our body, and just imagine the entire body has, you know, embodied this sense of safety, being safe, feeling safe in this world. That's the most important feeling that we need to embody more than ever. You know, the world is changing, we are changing, we can't really find the solid ground sometimes, but, you know, just remind yourselves, like, okay, one thing at a time. So let's clap our hands, go around. And let's just breathe for a moment. There's no right or wrong. And you are safe in this moment. Welcome everyone. And let's feel our energy. Okay, let's start with fascia coffee. This is my right hand, left hand palms out. We're gonna touch your skin, that is attached to fascia. Start with your left shoulder. Let's feel our skin. Thank you, body. Flip your left hand over. Repeat that same movement 3 times. 3, 6, 9 are power numbers. By the way, in the background, whether you can hear or not, I put this on the 3, 6, 9 binary beat. Super powerful. And let's do a right side. And as we are moving, don't worry about doing it right or wrong. It's just feel the sensation and just be kind to ourselves through all of this. It's okay to feel confused. It's okay to feel broken. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel depressed. Let's do right belly, left belly, upper motion, opposite direction of digestion. And relax and let go. Let's do our legs all the way down to your feet. Inside leg up. 1, 2, 3. And let's go to the side, to the bottom of your rib cage. 1, 2, 3. And let's do heels. 1, 2, 3. And let's keep moving our chest and go around. Thank you, body. Whether I'm going through all kinds of emotions, our body are always trying to protect us. We just need to listen, tell ourselves we're safe in this world, whatever's happening, we're safe. It's our birthright to feel safe, protected, loved, cared, provided. So if you're rushing in fear, all you have to do is calm yourself down, but that's the hardest part. But fascia maneuvers is definitely one of the tools. You just have to bring ourselves back to the present moment and remind ourselves we're water. Fascia is our water, and we just have to move like water, think like water, and flow. Okay, let's go for a walk. And as we walk, feel free to move your wrists. And as I said in the beginning of the class, I like to do a quick fascia maneuvers today, and I like to answer a lot of questions. So let's keep going. Okay, so your goal is to make your fascia very fluffy, fluid, adaptive, this biological computer, and anything is possible, this resilient parts of ourselves that exist. Fascia likes to twist, fascia likes to move, and we just need to bring back a lot of flow into our body. Okay, let's actually do organ reset. So from here, take your left hand in the back. The reason why we do this, think of your hands as jumper cable. So we're charging our organs, 10 layers. We have 10 layers of fascia, 10 fingers, and each layer of fascia connected to each organ. And each organ stores particular emotions. And when we're feeling, let's say, going through a lot of anger, this works really hard, our liver. So what we do is give ourselves, like, think of acupuncture almost, and attention using our fingers. And then take this left hand, because all the meridians goes in the back of the head, the neck, and we're just charging our organs. So left hand in the back, take your right hand, let's find the belly button, 2 inches to the right, 2 inches down. Find the iliosacral, just find a tight spot. Almost think of like between your belly button and hip bone, just in the midline. Now, pressure in, twist the skin towards the right shoulder, drop your shoulders, and feel free to move around with the 6th breath. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3, through your nose, 2, 3, very good, shake it off. Moving to liver and gallbladder. Just find a spot on the corner, on the right side, pressure in, and twist towards the right shoulder. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Please repeat after me. Hello, anger. Hello, resentment. That's the liver and gallbladder. Thank you for being here. Thank you for protecting me. I don't need this protection in my body anymore. I choose to let you go. Breathe your nose. 2, 3. Shake your hands for a moment. Let's see if you can feel the contrast when you let go of anger, resentment. Okay, left hand in the back, opposite side of liver and gallbladder, you'll find stomach. So just below your rib cage corner, pull the skin towards the center, and you can move your upper body to the right and look to the left. And stomach is related to faith and desire. So let's release the anger, resentment, and now we're gonna trust ourselves and have some faith in ourselves. Our inner guidance that, whether we're stressed, panic, overwhelmed, there's always the inner guidance that is there. We just need to listen, but let's just calm down ourselves so we can listen to that voice. With your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. I felt it. I felt it so huge. Something shifted. It's like literally, I felt it. Okay, that was good. Left hand in the back. And take your right hand belly button, slide your fingers 2 inches to the left, 2 inches down. So the left side, just above the hip flexor, just pull it in, find some sticky spot that feels icky. Now pull the skin towards the belly button. This is pancreas, and you may be holding some grief if you feel pain here. Let's open that up. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Let it go. Whew, I feel a lot lighter. Very interesting. Yeah, organ reset is one of the underrated maneuvers. When I first started, I thought so, at least. I felt all the other maneuvers, it's like, wow, this is great, this is great. And organ reset, I didn't really understand the concept until, yeah, very later. But it's super powerful. Our organ stores a lot of emotions and needs a lot of love. And when you felt that shift, contrast, remember that feeling. And because the feelings are so important, emotions are guidance system. And whenever you felt the change, it's like, okay, this is what I was holding on, so I can just choose to let go. Now, let's move on to bladder. I love that. I like to keep that light. It's like, give me the light. Okay, so let's find the bladder, find the pubic bone, and just 1.5 inches up. And pressure in. I like to use 2 hands. I'm gonna lean forward like this and keep pressuring. And when you find a spot that makes you want to go pee, that's a great spot. Let's open up our bladder that stores fear. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Now slowly lean back. And now squeeze your butt cheek. And please repeat after me. Hello, fear. Thank you for being here. I no longer want to hold you in my body. I choose to let you go. Breathe your nose. 2, 3. Mindfulness, stillness, and the 6th breath. The reason why we do in Fascia maneuvers, a lot of things in 3, 6, 9, again, it's a power number. This is how we can connect with our body. Yeah, I felt it. Oh. Okay, kidneys. Hopefully this will, if you're feeling panic, overwhelmed, work on your kidneys. Also, if you're uninspired and want to gain some energy, kidneys are awesome. Take your left hand in the back, take your right hand, let's grab the ribcage on the right. And when you grab it, pull the skin down and lean towards your left and look to the right. We're gonna do sharp 3 breaths to activate a kidney, like 3 sharp 3 breaths. Breathing. Now back to 6th breath. Feel that ribcage expand. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Let it go. And try breathing. Do you feel that right side opened up compared to your left side? Little things like that, little attention, little change goes a long way. Take your right hand in the back, take your left hand, and let's grab the ribcage, pull the skin down, lean towards your right, and look to the left. Appreciating the sun. Let's do a sharp 3 breath. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Very good. Slowly come on. Let's try breathing. Do you guys feel anything? Okay. You know, menopause, whether you like it or not, once you started to do fascia maneuvers and fix your hydration and fix the compression of fascia that's associated with your dehydrations and chemicals trapped in that fascia, and work on the emotions, periods come back for a lot of women. Women's are reporting in 28-day life reset that we do. So it's very interesting. Anything's possible. Well, Sensei Gary said, women can be pregnant at the age of 70 and when the fascia is open. Maybe some women don't even like that, but my point is, I believe that when fascia opens up, anything is possible. And we have the ability to just kind of manipulate, guide your fascia. And this is how I want to look or even this is how I want to live my life, and there's a power in that, right? But things do come up as we started to heal ourselves. Maybe you started to get more triggered, and it gets so emotional mess, and it comes and goes, right? It's part of the process. But that's when we kind of go into this, cycle of like, am I getting bad or what's happening? But this is where we want to trust. Okay, now take your right hand and take your left hand, grab the bottom of your ribcage on the left with your left hand, and slide your left arm towards the spine, just 1.5 inches away from your spine, and pressure in with your left arm. Find a tender spot. We're gonna face forward and face towards the right. We're gonna release worries by pressuring spleen. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. I needed that. Okay, let's do thyroid. I will answer all the questions. I like to go through. I want to do something a little different. Let's go through maneuvers and I'll answer all the questions. Take your right hand, soften the bottom of your neck. Let's send some good love to our thyroid to speak our truth. And pin the fascia, bring the skin up. Take your left hand and support that elongation. And open up. And let's open. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. To your nose. 2, 3. Please repeat after me. I'm speaking my truth, even if it's inconvenient for myself and others. I'm speaking my truth, even if it's inconvenient for myself and others. And I accept myself for whatever I say from my mouth. That's another thing, right? I noticed. Okay, like I noticed that I'm in a place where I started to speak up. That's wonderful. But then after I speak up, I judge myself. It's like, why am I so shameful? That's another layer. Okay, take your right hand on your heart and left hand on the top of your head. Let's remind our brain and who's the boss, which is our heart, but also showing a lot of appreciation to our brain, because brain is trying to protect us. So let's find a perfect harmony. The heart frequency is much, how many times? A lot stronger than the fear frequency. So let's remind ourselves to come back to our heart. This is the boss. So set the intention. When you are in panic, overwhelmed, depressed, you do this and calm yourself down. Don't do this while you're putting your shoulders up. Just drop your energy into your belly button. This is where we can find spinal pelvic locks, the center. And let's circulate our energy through our heart and our brain, and the heart and our brain, and then continue. So breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Please repeat after me. Hello, brain. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for all the work you do for me. Now listen to your heart and do what your heart says. Hello, heart. You are in charge. I'm following you. I'm listening to you. I love myself. I am safe. I am protected. I am valuable. I am lovable. I am loved. I am provided. I am abundant. I am love. What else? I am healthy. All is well. Everything is working out for me. I am safe. Let's feel our entire body with the vibration of these powerful affirmations. And slowly let go. Let's go for a walk. Somebody said, agree with, speaking your truth and feeling guilty about it afterwards. It happens, right? When we started to speak our truth, especially for women, we were not allowed, we suppressed that part of ourselves. I definitely feel a connection with our uterus, because the shapes are very same almost, uterus, shapes of uterus and the thyroid. There's a connection. Whatever happens here affects here, whatever happens here and here. And last week I had this crazy sensation. I woke up with this. I was listening to this recording, like a meditation, and I woke up with the sensation of a sharp pain all across my belly, like this. And I felt that pressure built up in my throat, and I had to cough it out. And and I was like, what was that? And one of my students told me that I think you might have experienced what it's like to rebirth. And I was like, that's interesting. Like, cut it and then throw it and then come out. And this is the fact. When I was born by C-section, and the umbilical cords was wrapped around my neck, so I wasn't breathing. So in the birth notes, they say I was resuscitated. It's such a strong word, but I think we're going through this rebirth, death. In order to rebirth, some part of us needs to die, and I think that part of us, like, we're grieving through this. And so if you feel so lost and confused, maybe that could be the reason. And I am analyzing that for myself, what's going on. Ego death. And when the fake, like the ego die, so that the new ego, new part of us will just emerge, like rising from the ashes. Anyways, let's keep on moving. Let's go into palette swipe. Take your right hand and place on your left shoulder. Take your left hand and place on your right shoulder. We're going to take your thumb. If you want, you can cross your right leg over your left foot. Just find a good spot. Spinal pivot lock. When I say spinal pivot lock, draw your belly button into your spine and suck it in. It's like us, finding that. It's like holding pee, so you can find the center. Now, palette swipe is super powerful because when we clench our jaw, we tighten up, our right side tends to get tighter. So it's like all the tension goes right here on the right side. So what we do is, with the roof of the palette, we're gonna move the skin on the palette right to left, molar to molar, so that we adjust here, so that as a result we can adjust here back to the alignment. So let's try 6 times. Right to left, breathe in. Now let's do that by sucking your thumb and also move with your head. Let's try this. Let it go. Notice the change. A baby dies not breathing through the nose until the umbilical cord is cut. Then they will take our first breath. Yeah, definitely. I think I had the sensation of my belly being cut, and I coughed it out in my dream. And after that 2 days, I literally cried like a baby, and maybe that, I was literally becoming a baby. Crying is not a bad thing, but I did not know. Sometimes you go by the day and you see your growth spiritually, and you think that, okay, wow, I've come so far. But there are so many layers to it, and it was a very sad place to see the most broken parts of yourself. But I think It's again, it's part of the process. If you're feeling like that, you're not alone. Can we please try tongue release, or does it need a partner? Oh, you don't need a partner for tongue release. Okay, let's you can grab, okay, I have a towel. It's you can do it with the napkin or anything like that. Maybe I don't recommend doing just that because it's like your slips. So tongue, same thing with palate swipe. It helps you with relaxing the deep, like inside the oral. What we're gonna do is you're gonna look up and you're gonna this is my right hand. You're gonna counter rotate so towards the right shoulder. And you're just gonna go and then move anywhere. So let's just try, or you can just look. So I'm gonna go like that, and I'm gonna grab. So go gentle. How are you guys doing? Did you get to try? I felt here the lower jaw is like being released. Yeah, super powerful. Okay, let's do totally twisted. Take your right hand and place underneath your left armpit. Take your left hand on the top of your right shoulder. Cross your right foot over your left foot. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna trust our body and twist like a towel. Feel free to adjust. I like to go inside of my shirt like this. Hug myself, kind of align my elbows. It looks like a heart. Drop your shoulders. Turn your head to the left and shoulders to the right. Push your tongue to the left cheek. Breathe your nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now drop your tongue. We're gonna do 3-stage breath through your mouth. Breathe in. Hold the breath. In more. Oh. Body to the right. Exhale. Second time. 2, 3. Hold. And out from the mouth. Third time. 2, 3. Hold. And out from the mouth. Very good. Through your nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Slowly come back center. Turn your head to the right and body to the left. Push your tongue to the right cheek with your nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop your tongue, breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Hold the breath. Body to the left, exhale. Second time. 2, 3. Hold. And out from the mouth. Third time. 2, 3. Hold. And out from the mouth. Now through your nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now in this position, I want you guys to start exploring. Maybe lift one shoulder up, lean forward, whatever works for you. Let's just explore and keep breathing. Keep finding some tight, sticky spot. That's the pattern that you want to break through. Break it to break through. can also lean forward too. And let it go. Let's go for a walk. We just did one side of totally twisted. You know, do what you can. That's all we can do any moment. But be kind to ourselves. You know, I am being kind to ourselves. I am kind. And maybe we make mistakes or things happen because we did not know better. And you know, we can condemn our past and condemn our mistakes, and we can do all that, but we can't really change what happened. But at the same time, we can change what happened when we use quantum physics, which is to focus on yourself and know that time is an illusion. But anyways, the more you're holding on, it's heavy, so let that go, and let's just surrender, let go, flow like water. And let's do the other side. Take your left hand and place underneath your right armpit. Take your right hand and hug yourself like you're the most important thing in the whole world. I love myself, I am kind, and I will never abandon myself. Ooh. Okay, cross your left foot over your right foot. Turn your head to the right and body to the left. Spinal pelvic lock. Drop your shoulder. Push your tongue to the right cheek with your nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop your tongue with your mouth. In more. In. Hold. Body to the left. Exhale. Second time. 2, 3. Hold. And off from the mouth. Third time. 2, 3. Hold. And off from the mouth. Now through your nose. Off from the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Slowly come back center. Drop your shoulders. Turn your head to the left. And see the light. And shoulders to the right. Push your tongue to the left cheek with your nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Drop your tongue with your mouth. 2, 3. Hold. Body to the right. Exhale. Second time. 2, 3. Hold. And out from the mouth. Third time. 2, 3. Hold. And out from the mouth. Now through your nose. Out from the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting dark. 6. Good. Let's move. Explore angles. Let your body guide you. Keep finding some sticky spot. Everywhere in your body needs to be expanded. But in order to do so, body needs to feel safe. Also, your soul needs to feel safe. Our consciousness, keep telling ourselves we are safe in this world. It's our birthright. You know, we feel overwhelmed and panic and just worry about all kinds of things. But it's so exhausting, so draining. And when our mind is in rushing in fear, try to figure out the solutions, right? But solution only comes when we focus on the answers and listen to ourselves, our voice. And so let's a practice, And as much as it's exhausting, can be exhausting, but even when we don't feel like moving forward, we are moving forward. Okay, let's uncross your legs. Let's go for a walk. 4:40 now. Let me turn on the light. I don't know if that helps. Let's go for a walk. Okay, so 5 more minutes and I'm gonna start answering questions. Let's do anti-gravity to decompress your spine. And I'm going to demonstrate first and then we're gonna do it together. Interlock your hands and touch the back of the bottom of your neck. Pull the skin up and elongate ourselves. This is our first phase and look up. And second phase, put your chin to the chest like this. And from here, isolating your hips, don't move your hips. You're gonna do side to side with your upper body. And we're gonna do that with the breath. And now this is my original. Use your hands and going to roll down and feel the lower back. We're gonna do 3 breaths here. And then from here, start descend, roll down. And make yourself small. If you could, letting your elbows touch your thighs, that's awesome. If not, that's okay. From here, we're gonna do butterfly. Go up and go down. And from here, eventually, when I'm going to ski or squat, elbows wider, looks like this from the side, from the front. And then we're gonna finish with full squat. Keep your heels down and leave your head down to slowly come out. So that's the whole thing. Okay, let's elongate our spine. Let's look up, pull the skin up, open your feet shoulder width, and look up the sky, belly button, same, breathe your mouth. 2, 3, through your nose. 2, 3. Very good, breathe your mouth. Hold the breath. Now put your chin to your chest and exhale down. Elbows closer together with your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. With your mouth. Hold the breath. Now peek to the right. Exhale down. Come back center. Breathe in. Hold. To the left. Exhale down. Come back center. Breathe in. Hold. To the right. Exhale down. Breathe in. Left. Exhale down. 2 more. Breathe in. And out from the mouth. Breathe in. And out from the mouth. Now slowly use the weight of your hands to descend. Feel the lower back being stretched with your mouth. 2, 3. Now let's start descend. Bend your knees and make yourself like a C shape with your nose. 2, 3. Let's go into butterfly with your mouth. And out from the mouth. Back to a C. Breathe in. And out from the mouth. 3. And out from the mouth. Through your nose. And out. 2. And out. 3. Hold it there. Back to neutral spine. We're going to ski or squat. Elbows wider. Elongate your spine with your mouth. Look to right. Exhale out. Breathe in. To the left. Exhale out. Breathe in. Right. Exhale out. Breathe in. Left. Exhale out. Breathe in. And exhale out. Breathe in. And out from the mouth. Okay. Whenever you're ready, elbows inside. Go into full squat. Make yourself small with your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Leave your head down. Push your butt first. Slowly roll up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Look at the sky. It's okay if you're feeling a little tightness. Relax, relax. Relax, relax. Whew. Let's go for a walk. You know, our body get compressed when we don't feel safe. And when outside shows us how fearful we should be, then it kind of just like over time we shrink ourselves, not feeling good enough, not feeling, not feeling worthy, all of that. And I think this is time for us to really take up the space, like tell ourselves like, I am safe, I'm worthy, and I am enough. And so it's a sense of safety, sense of feeling loved to just exist in this whole world. You are entitled, you are so right and entitled to just feel safe in this world. So let's really embody this and just know that everything, it shall pass. We're going through a really hard time. I mean, maybe just me, but whoever can relate. One day at a time, one day at a time. And sometimes you keep telling yourself, maybe little Fascia maneuvers. Let's work on the wrist. And I am loved, I am safe. Sometimes you have to say it like a spell, spell to yourself. I have had terrible cold for 6 days and it moves to heal. Are you taking any hydration? Those are the super important. Let's just quickly finish this and then I will promise I will answer. Find your tempo, take your right hand and fingers pointing backwards and left hand on your left temple, fingers pointing forward. Let's squeeze your hair really tight. And once you're ready, twist the skin right side forward and left side backwards. Let's start moving. Wow, that was the most powerful feeling I've ever felt after. Yeah, anti-gravity with the variation is super, super powerful. And as I'm doing the squatting in the anti-gravity, I tell myself, it's like, okay, pop my booty, pop my booty up, take up the space, because this is where I feel personally carry a lot of fear, guilt, shame, anger. And over time, it's part of my journey for the last 1 year, I really made my hip tight, or the hip got tight. And I keep asking myself, what's going on? But I think I just felt a lot of fear. Yeah. So just keep squeezing it in. Drop your shoulders. Let's open that anywhere you feel. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Let it go. Let's go into TMJ, 3 fingers, going to where you open your mouth and you feel. Yeah, I feel like we're collectively feeling it. Yeah, I hope so too. This is, I find myself being so triggered and then it's like, what's happening right now? I thought I passed through all of that, but tests will come back, right? Until we really learn the lesson. But just think about lesson. It's so tiring too. We just have to give ourselves grace and be kind. And I just know that, okay, I was just thinking about this phrase yesterday. I'm a beautiful disaster. Pressure, aim, twist the skin forward and left side backwards. I'm a beautiful disaster. And I have so many flaws and imperfections that I don't like, but I'm learning to accept it because it's all part of me. This is maybe how I integrate my shadow. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, thumb or index, be careful if you have long nails. You're gonna put it in your ear, plug your ear, and twist the skin right side backward and left side forward. And open your mouth and close. I feel calmer. My inner voice is just kind of like, whew. Okay, let's go underneath your ear, right here. Just find a tight spot. Pressure in with 3 fingers. Twist the skin right side backwards and left side forward. Feel free to readjust. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Vagus nerve. That was also vagus nerve. Okay, just feel the body in the moment. That was super powerful. Yeah, sometimes, just stick to the basics. I tell this to my clients and my student in my class. I have 4 in-person fascial maneuver classes in Vancouver. And sometimes consistency is the key. You just have to do stress reset, organ reset, and non-surgical facelift, which we did today. And we just need to just keep doing that. And you can incorporate some of the maneuvers here and there. But I think it's just addressing the global tension from your body every single day. And it's very important to move pressure off our head, because we tend to overthink. Jump 9 day, like step 5 day. We're just turned to step 6 according to Sage Joy. Step 6 represent I receive Libra, but in the jump 9 day, 5 or 14 days, those step numbers, we tend to just go into our head, but we need to remind ourselves to come back to heart. Let's just if you guys have any questions, let's answer some of your questions. So if you're new to Human Garage, welcome everybody. I'm so excited that you are here. What we teach is basically, we teach you how to hydrate your fascia properly, because in order for us to heal, whether that's your emotional pain and whether that's your physical pain, any diagnosis, symptoms, basically body inflame when we are stressed. Yeah, thank you. If you're new, type in the comments so you know how many new people are watching. And you need to hydrate your fascia, and you need to move your fascia, and you need to clean up your environment. If you live in a very toxic environment, you can't really heal yourself, right? Environment that made you sick, and also reduce your inflammation, reduce your stress, and work on the emotion that got you there. Yeah, thank you. That was amazing. Oh, thank you. Well, this posted to rewatch. Yeah, please follow me. So I'll be posting. Human Garage won't post the recording of these fascia maneuver classes unless it's like Instagram Live by Gary and Sensei Christopher. Those are the talking show, right? Thank you. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Very grateful for your experience and support. Thanks, Secret. That was wonderful. Yeah, I felt really good actually. Going for a rewatch too. I'm new and I missed most of the video. Yes, yeah, I will be posting sometime today. I love your class. Such a joy every week. Oh, really appreciate you guys for saying that, because sometimes like I don't feel perfect, but I know that it's like showing up for yourself that's enough. But so we teach people how to heal themselves, to properly hydrate your body. Yeah, Ikue Dancer is in the pinned comment. You need silica, minerals, and vitamins. And if you guys are interested, I made this simplified guide for hydration, and you can start with that if that information from Human Garage is very overwhelming, because and then I can guide you through that. You basically need silica, minerals, and vitamins. And I made that document. Love your class. Thank you. What is the connection between thyroid and uterus? So I've seen this post about one of my teachers that I took meditation from, Golden Age Academy, Soul Tara, posted this thing, and she talks about the connection between uterus and thyroid. And same thing with Human Garage, jaw tension. When you look at the body anatomy, anything that looks similar inside of your body, when you see this jaw and your hips, your ankles, it's all anything that looks similar have a connection. So when you look at uterus, how it looks like this type of like triangle shape, and this like the thyroid, if you look at anatomy, you notice how similar it is. So that means there gotta be some connection. But also, as you started to move your own fascia, you notice that connection. So fascia is water balloon, and so the balloon hydraulic tubes all over your body. So as you move this fascia by twisting, think of this old big spider giant webs all over your body in a very complex way, 10 layers of this. It's like changing the connection and fluid adductive, and it moves around all over your body, but not just the outside of the body, it goes inside. It's that structure. It is that structure and a container for us. And as we move the pressure from the fascia, pressure of the fascia, because it has a pressurized system, as you move the fascia, the water goes to the next area, have more tension, because as the water moves, and think of the river, right? River blocked by the rock, it doesn't go. The flow doesn't go. So it's like the pressure builds up. That is our sensation that you feel in our body, the tension, right? So as we go through this, what we need to do is, you notice tension moves around. It's like, oh, I thought I show up with the lower back pain. Now I feel the back of my neck. Yesterday I was teaching Fascia Maneuvers class, and then we did some oral work here and there. And then my students said, now I feel the tension in the back of my neck. So very interesting, as you work here, then you felt the tension here, because the tension was removed here, and now tension moved up in the back. So it's kind of like, it's like, am I doing a good thing? It's like pressure, tension moves around, but I think that's part of the process, and moving is a good thing. When we stop moving, that's when we die, if that makes sense. So movement is the answer. Yeah. Love your live class. It feels so good from the smallest moves. I really struggle to do the moves at home though. Any tips still on self-motivation? Yeah, so motivation, consistency is something that it takes time and takes gut. And I'm a very committed person in a sense, and but I also understand when I kind of just like get so tired, and I just, maybe focus on your goal. Like, why do you want to move fascia to start? Maybe, maybe I can give you all kinds of suggestions. Let's do this, do that. But then if you're just so caught up with that task and agenda, you just forget why you're doing this for that, in the first place. What that means is, are you doing fascia maneuvers to live a wonderful, glorious life that do whatever you want, or you want to specifically cure disease that you have in your body? Or as you do fascia maneuvers, you just want to better yourself and become the best version of yourself. Good thing is, it's all included, right? But as we go through the healing, as you know, so many layers of fascia too. It does things do come up, and sometimes you feel like going backwards. That's why we created this community. If you guys are interested, go into humangarage.net, and so that humangarage.net, you can start your life reset and do that. And then if that materials for life reset is too much, literally just message me. I can send you the starter kit, which is to do stress reset, organ reset, non-surgical facelift in this video basically, and then just do that and start taking silica. And I can also send you that supplement guide too, if you guys are interested. Yeah, I should make a post about it this week. Well, fascia helping to get treated for thyroid issue, 100%, right? Thyroid wanted to be heard and wanted to speak up your streets. Speak up, speak out, right? And do a thyroid reset a lot. Thyroid help us regulate our temperature, regulate our hormones, and it gets blocked if we don't speak our truth. So something to think about. Is there any part of yourself that's suppressing because you're afraid to speak up, because you're afraid of the consequences? Earlier today in my life, I talk about how I started to speak up, and as soon as I speak my truth and I kind of have that, guilt, it's like, what did I say? It's like, did I say it right? Or do you think this person hate me now? But I am setting the intention that whatever I'm going through, whether I'm sad, when I'm angry, when I'm overwhelmed, and I say stuff and I make mistakes and I feel so off, out of all that feeling that I have, and I'm an emotional mess and panicked and overwhelmed and kind of depressed and PTSD, all of that sensation, and I feel like I just met the most broken part of myself. But I'm setting the intention. This is just all illusions that are coming up. It's my shadow. It's our shadow. And thank you, shadow, for reminding me that what we were holding on, what I was holding on, I choose to let you go. It's very hard to not to be the thoughts and not to be the emotions, but this is the power, right? And if you're feeling like that, let's checking in next week. Find your flow, join me again, and see how you guys are feeling. But take day one day at a time. Take care of yourself, and I'm gonna be posting starter kit. So I think that's gonna be a great way if you're too overwhelmed to start anything, and if you are just want to do bare minimum, like what can I do, right? So sit happened to me. It went to my lower back just right now. Yes, the tension moves around. If you had uterus removed, then no connection. Yes, it is. Just because you take up some of the organs like a liver or gallbladder, emotion stays. So just like someone their arms go amputated, just because they don't have the arms, but then they still feel the pain. I think that's you've seen some research, or we think like the energy stays in the field. So it's very important to do the organ reset, even though you don't have all of you don't have the organs. I would say there's still muscle memory, so there's probably still an energetic connection. Yeah, so like I had a uterine ablation, so I haven't had a period since it removed the lining of the uterus. I think as your fascia opens up, I believe that anything can be regeneratable, but also we need to really tap into this. Dr. Joe Dispenza talk about the cell regenerates, and it's to do with our subconscious, like what we think is possible, and so what we believe is what we become. Fascia maneuver is super powerful. We are moving our fascia, tapping into our subconscious. There's a study that says fascia is your subconscious, is your pattern that's stored in your body. So I believe that this is one of the powerful modality that I've ever tried. Every modality offers something so special, but I can tell you, I've been doing this for over 4 years, and I'm a dancer. I dance professionally, and I've never across something like this that help you with the body first, like the body part. And as you remove that, the body, the area that is so hard to reach with other modalities, it get there right away, and that effect is so huge. And from there, I'm rewinding. So how do you do 28-day reset to open my period? Yeah, just join that humangarage.net life reset. And if you want the period back, you basically need to generate re-regulate your hormones, right? And because something is stopping you. There was a time that I had so much shame around my sexuality, and I shamed myself, and it happens in my university days or something like that. It's my period stopped for 10 months, and I was just like, okay, my mind is good, my energy is good, but I haven't had period. And I'm going through some spiritual awakening of just realize I had this realization. And then so funny, the next day my period came back after 10 months. I have that I have that experience. So it's all in here. It's all in our head. And as we do something, make mistakes, we judge yourself, and this judgment and judgment for others and all of this are holding us back. So it's really time for us to tap into that. Anyways, I have to go. But thank you guys for being here, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.